in Orchard Park.
Good evening, Keith. We are coming to you tonight from the heart of the action. We are outside the field house and the stadium as we get ready for a big night for Buffalo in the national spotlight.
It's the first time the Bills have hosted Monday Night Football in a decade, since back in 2008. The weather, a little windy, a little soggy, temps hovering around 40 degrees, but I'm going to tell you something. The weather conditions tonight are not going to take away any of the excitement of Monday Night Football being back here in Orchard Park. And the Bills really trying to play off that buzz here tonight, capitalize on it with a nod back to the glory years. The man of the night is Thurman Thomas, number 34. The Bills will retire the jersey of their all-time leading rusher at halftime. And we're going to take a look back at Thurman's incredible Hall of Fame career at 6:30 here on 7 ABC with our very special tonight called 34 Rushes to Glory. Now, in terms of the Bills, the current Bills on the field, it has been a tough start to the season, but it is always a huge night when they're playing the New England Patriots, especially on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, sure is. The tailgate lots are alive tonight. They've been alive all day since really this morning. We are going to check in with Hannah Bueller in just a bit, but first, let's go to the field. That's where we find 7 Eyewitness Sports Director Joe Biscaglia alongside Matt Beauvais. Good evening to you both, gents.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, Ashley and Jeff, it is a huge night for the Bills. It's a huge night for their fans, and it's also a big night for Derek Anderson. We're going to get out of the way and show you. He is literally warming up right behind us. That is the Bills starting quarterback this evening. I bet a lot of you didn't think we were going to be talking about that a few weeks ago. Joe, Derek Anderson needs a huge game if the Bills are going to have a shot tonight, and he needs some help from LaShawn McCoy as well.
Yeah, he does, because LaShawn McCoy is basically everything to the offense right now, really the running game, because they were able to get by a little bit with Chris Ivory running the show when back in the Minnesota game when they actually won. LaShawn McCoy was inactive for that game, but they need McCoy as much as possible today, and him clearing concussion protocol as of yesterday was a huge step for them, because McCoy really, when you have the type of attack that the Bills are going to want to today, which is get the ball out of Derek Anderson's hand quickly, whether it be in the passing game or in the running game, let the running backs go to work like McCoy, like Chris Ivory. They need those guys to really help them hang on to the ball and limit the possessions that Tom Brady has. So it's a big day for the Bills, and to get McCoy here and ready for the game, that's also big for them.
Yeah, and their hands are certainly going to be tied. Tom Brady was out here earlier. We saw Rob Gronkowski come in. It's a big task. The Bills haven't beat the Patriots here in Orchard Park since 2011. Maybe that streak ends tonight. For Joe Biscaglia, I'm Matt Beauvais, live on the field. We'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Matt and Joe. Big time atmosphere inside the stadium tonight, and already the buzz is picking up outside here. What, tailgaters, we were told, were here late this morning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, sure have been. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Hannah Bueller is out with them. She is live in the RV lot. Good evening, Hannah. How's it going out there?
Oh, you know I'm out here, Jeff and Ashley. This is a ton of fun. I've been playing this little game called Bowling for a little while. I'm here with my friend Nick. Nick, tell me about this game. This is bowling with a football.
This is bowling with a football. We have 10 pins here. We have a football. The idea is you throw this football down there and knock the pins over. You Nate Peterman it.
I wasn't very good, but before we get started, one thing that you have noticed here at this tailgate tonight.
Well, I mean, this is the tailgate of a local senior vice president, Mike DeMarco. What a great guy. We come, we sit with him in the stands. We've befriended him through that.
And the atmosphere is electric out here.
Just what a great friendship. There's no table breaking here.
All right, I got Andy Parker on the other side here.
All right, here you go. Here's a
All right,
ball.
we're trying bowling. This is football, or bowling with a football. And my goal is to knock the pins down. Oh, that was close. That was close. And it's all about...
That was a Kyle Orton there.
It wasn't great. It's all about the bounce. It's all about the bounce.
Let's hope these guys don't have a Derek Anderson. It's a full miss.
Oh, all right. I think we have time. We have time for one more here before we hand it off to Andy, because it's pretty windy out here.
Oh, it's the wind. The wind, Hannah. Hey, wait, we're using Tom Brady's football. What's going on here? Look at this. We have to check the inflation on this football.
It's not
That's
good.
the problem.
The bounce was unbelievable.
I saw you talking to the ball boy ahead of time. Here we go. Now we got the real deal. Let's talk about the weather, folks, because it is starting to cool down. The sun is going down. Look at the flags on top of this beautiful RV. That tells you the story. We've got a little bit of a wind chill going, but at least it's not wet, and we're zeroing on 7 Super Doppler. I can see the clouds. They are going over Wyoming County, Allegheny County, but they are not in Erie County, as we are going to be dry. But here's the 411. Let's zero right on in to the stadium and give you a look as we go street level with 7 Super Doppler, showing you that as we look at the forecast for tonight. Yes, it's going to be breezy. Yes, it's going to be cool, but the layers will take care of that. You do not need the rain gear if you're going to make your way out here. But when it feels like 32, there's definitely some chill in the air. All right, I've got the regulation football. I've got a couple of layers on. Are you ready, Lou? Let's spin it around. I'll give it a throw. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I was going high. A little too much arm. Hey, Jeff and Ashley, back to you.
All right, guys, looks like a ton of fun out and about here.
What's with their aim, though? We're going to have to work on that.
It's the wind. It's the wind, right? Well, tonight is a homecoming of sorts for a player that has really been a thorn in the sides of the Buffalo Bills over the last several years as a member of the Patriots. Rob Gronkowski, as you know, has played his entire professional career in New England, but his football roots began right here in Western New York in Williamsville.
In Williamsville East, to be exact. And even back then, his varsity coach knew he was destined for big things.
When he was here, I said, someday you're going to become rich and famous. And I said, you're going to build this big house, and you're going to have a slide from the top floor all the way down into a big ball pit.
7 Eyewitness News reporter Sean Robson sat down with some of Gronk's biggest influencers during his time. You will hear from them coming up during our Countdown to Kickoff pregame show at 7 o'clock.
All right, well, here's the full rundown. Our Thurman Thomas special, 34 Rushes to Glory, kicking off at 6:30 here in just a little bit. Thurman will join us live tonight to talk about the big nights, followed by Countdown to Kickoff at 7. Then we hand it over to the ESPN crew. Kickoff slated right around 8:15 tonight, followed by our live post-game show right here on 7 ABC.
We also want to let you know that tonight's episode of Dancing with the Stars will air overnight at 2:05 a.m. So stay up late or set your DVR. And The Good Doctor will air tomorrow night, Wednesday morning at 1:30 a.m. Both shows will also be available on ABC Demand. Okay, Keith, that's it for us here for now from New Era Field until 6:30.
We are ready to go. Much more coming up from here at Orchard Park. Special coverage starts at the bottom of the hour at 6:30. We'll see you then, Keith. Let's send it back inside to you.